taking it to the streets, saying it loud. This truth is what keeps wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out. Yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions galore. Wisdom cry out. Wisdom saying I got your back. If you sip on this word like baby similar, hey, watch the change like balling. Ask marathon race, pace myself on the track, hey. Evil, iniquity, all of the heathens. Constant war is not just a weekend. So this is what you should be eating, cause immortality is what I'm feeding. Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud. This truth is what keeps wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out. Yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions galore. Wisdom cry out.
And wisdom cry out. No schisms, no doubt. She cries for the people that need a way out. Oh, Jerusalem, my mother, we want to go home, but without our Father's wisdom, in darkness we roam.
Taking it to the streets, saying it loud. This truth is what keeps wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out. Yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions galore. Wisdom cry out.
Wisdom crieth out. Sunday night set your week off right. And when we bring it out, we give the sense and set your airwaves on fire. Bring in the water, but it won't stop the blazing. Bring in the fire, Babylon open raising. Come and learn these laws, watch the doctrines fall. Wisdom covers all.
Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud. This truth is what keeps wisdom.
Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies. Load the script like a clip, we don't miss when it hit. Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies. Load the script like a clip, we don't miss. Wisdom cry in the streets.
On Sunday, we gon' set it off. No Queen Latifah, we the kings and priests. A teacher, a reader, they bringin' that ether. Cry loud when we teach in the streets. Bring it out, Austin bringing that heat. This the best way to start off the week. They may hate us, imitate us, they'll never be IUIC. Shout out to bishops, we fired up in the spirit of Christ. Tune in every Sunday night, about 9, that's Eastern time.
Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies. Load the script like a clip, we don't miss when it hit. Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed.
Check. Yeah.
Check.
That's right.
Yes,
We
sir.
are back.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
All praises be to the Most High God.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High God in Christ. Hey, that's what we gonna do, man.
What we doing?
Welcome to WCO, man.
That's right.
Hey,
I like that. That's pretty smooth.
real quick, I'm Officer Hales.
Officer Sahel.
Officer Zakir.
You forgot
Officer
your name?
Joshua.
Officer Kilaya.
Hey, we're gonna try that one more time. We're gonna have to run that back, y'all.
They get it right.
Y'all ready? I'm Officer Hales.
Officer Sahel.
Officer Zakir.
Officer Joshua.
Officer Kilaya.
And with that, we make up
WCO.
all praises, man. Hey, shout out real quick to the General Bishop Nathaniel.
What?
Shout out to Bishop Yawasab, Bishop Kanai. Shout out to the deacons, the captains, officers, men, women, and children, soldiers, MOV, everybody
That's right.
out there keeping the commandments of God and the faith in Christ, the Black Messiah.
That's right.
All praises. So what we have today, this thing kind of leaning. What we have today is part two.
Part 2.
Bring it out.
Hey, just for the record, this is the first time we ever doing a part
That's
two.
right.
Damn.
That's right.
Hey, we needed it though. There's so much content.
It was a lot of content that
So
we
much
did not go over. There was a lot of people that was like, "Hey, look, y'all had us rolling, man. Y'all was going in, y'all was cooking. It was fire. Y'all need to do a part 2." So all praise be to the Most High. We bringing y'all that part 2, and we're gonna finish out what we started last Sunday. All right, and we're gonna set it off today.
Right.
That's
All right. So all praises, man. Real quick, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
That's right.
All right. So let's post the thumbnail real quick. We're going to explain it one more time, just in case you didn't see last week. This is the thumbnail. These 304's ain't loyal.
Ain't loyal. They not.
Ain't. You gotta
All right.
stretch that O's. 3, 3.
Now, I'm as a man, right?
Yeah.
You can understand that 304 is like, okay, this is going into something, some dealing with, in the fornication realm.
Right. Because we ain't talking about the area code.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like
Right.
304s, 304s.
Right.
I don't. Some people like, I don't get it, because when I saw it, I was like, I don't get it, but I'm pretty sure this is talking about some evil stuff.
Right.
And they was like, yeah, just take a calculator, flip it upside down, type in 304, and what do you get?
Oh. But that's just like, I was going to say, officer, like when the word thought came out.
There you
Like,
go.
hey,
Everybody
listen.
was like, yo, she a thought. Nobody knew what it meant.
Hey, they knew it wasn't good.
And we were using it.
Right.
Yeah.
Many brothers was using, she a thought. She a thought. And it was like, what's a thought? That's a hoe. But why'd they pick the word thought?
It's an acronym.
It's an acronym.
Yeah.
What is it? What it mean?
That hole over there.
Okay. That's how Esau would say it.
Yeah.
Somebody else want to clarify so that our people understand?
Yes, that hoe over there. So what he's saying is the 3 or 4. No. I was about to get.
Hey, we in Austin, y'all. Look, let Ephraim tell it. Let Ephraim tell it.
Tatiana.
THOT goes over to them hoes over there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's what it go into.
Right.
Not that whore over there.
It's a W in that.
You know what I mean? Then you put the
No.
But anyway, 304 goes back to hoe.
Right.
All right? These 304s, these hoes ain't loyal. You done heard music about it. You done heard, worldly music about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a true statement. It is a true statement. So let's get, there you go. Post that on there real quick.
Damn.
There it is.
Hey, a little pop
she
culture
sure fit.
education.
Hey, listen, she got the attire.
Yeah, she got the bonnet.
Yeah, she got the bonnet off the sheet. Hey,
I'm tired. Hey, look, man.
Hey.
I am tired of seeing 6-foot Judites with bonnets on.
And they be bullying. They be bullies.
And they bullies.
They bullies.
And you already know this type of brother, you say anything to him, he gonna fight you. That's the tough guy. That's the tough guy. You be like, hey, you got a bonnet on? Yeah, why? What's up?
That's like a do-rag.
Like, you don't,
Yeah.
it's like the new do-rag is brothers. Brothers wearing bonnets, bruh. What is going on?
Officer, you those are African Americans.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
I stand corrected.
thank you.
I stand
You
corrected.
got
I'm
Puerto
sorry.
Ricans. and
Thank
then
you,
got
Officer Joshua.
Yes, sir.
Put
Yes,
some
sir.
respect
Right.
on Judah.
You
I
got
stand there.
Haitians
Put a
and
little
then you
respect
got
on it.
Levi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
So, you see a lot, but it is your kinsman.
Hey, we was all sick at one point in time. Wow. All right, we was.
The whole head is sick.
Hey, man,
For
get that off
real.
the screen. Hey, do not move that over.
Oh, hey, put up. Put that up.
Don't do my
Oh,
Damn.
what is going on, man?
What's his name?
Hey, they are normalizing this, man.
Hey, them palm trees in the back, he might be in Florida. Hey, that might be
That
Levi. He might Subway.
Segway.
Saga Flex.
Nabule.
Okay.
Get some balls, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
this is becoming normalized, man. It's like
Hey.
the brothers are getting more and more effeminate. It's like it's bad enough y'all already overdoing the pink thing.
Right.
You got pink on your shoes, pink on your pants, pink
Yeah.
shirt, everything. It's like, come on, man. Now we
that
wearing
ain't
bonnets
cool.
too.
Man,
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Whatever happened to the do-rag? What happened to the fitted cap? What happened to the wave cap?
Hey, that ain't
We
enough.
rocking bonnets now.
Officer, then remember South by Southwest, we saw a pimp named Slickback.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
see him flipping
Yeah.
his hair? It
Yeah.
was crazy.
The real
South by
in the
Southwest.
flesh?
Hey,
Lit.
listen, if you are watching, stop wearing bonnets if
Right.
you're a man.
That's
right.
right.
It's called a bonnet.
Hey, stop wearing them out the house if you're a woman.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yep.
Stop
Hey,
wearing them out the house.
Talk to them. Why should they stop wearing them out the house?
Because it shows that you don't care enough about yourself to do yourself up before you even walk out the door.
Basically.
You know, it's just the attire of you don't care about yourself. You don't respect yourself. You,
You
don't
know who-
respect your nation.
You know who would agree with you?
Who that?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yes.
Samuels was always telling these sisters they would call up on live with their face looking busted up,
Yep.
crazy as hell. He'd be like, "Look at you. You sure you think you an 8?
Damn.
And you wearing a bonnet?
I was gonna say, officer. Not only that, they come out with the pajamas on too. So basically, you
Man,
just
how-
rolled out the bed and walked outside. Yeah.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
Basically, what these women doing these days.
Oh, this is what happened at South by
That's
Southwest.
him. That's him.
That's him. Post
Say
that
the whole
up.
thing like a Tribe Called Quest.
I'm a boy, Damon.
Yes, people, this was real. This is real.
This
It's a
ain't
real
this,
person.
and this is Austin.
That was in Austin. This is real. This is real deal.
Keep Austin weird.
Yep.
Yeah, they being weird.
What my man rocking? Look at it. He like a reptile.
I was trying
He
to
like a
figure that
Ninja
out.
Turtle pimp or something.
Man, and then that's the thing I hate about Jake too. Sometimes about people, just because you got designer on, which those people don't give a damn about our people.
Facts.
Bring it out.
But he got a Louis suit on, right? So he think he really killing. But man,
Right.
you look crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hood leprechaun, man.
Damn.
Hood leprechaun.
Like
Yeah, man.
crazy.
But you know
out
what?
here.
At least he's trying to keep himself up or whatever.
Right.
Sister, like we were just talking about, they just rolling out of bed.
Yup.
That means you don't taking a shower.
Mhm.
All you doing is rolling out of bed and coming outside now. That's some phone.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Hey, real quick, let's get to the first article. All right, we're going to get started, y'all. We just going to prove everything we talking about. We're going to show y'all what is happening today with these 304's. These 304's, I'm telling you, they miserable.
Straight up.
These hoes are miserable. You live a miserable life.
Yep.
You live a miserable life because you following after your oppressor's doctrines.
Bring it out.
You following after the man you love the most, the so-called white man.
That's right.
And everything he done taught you, how to act. He the one that raised you.
The hell is this?
Not the black father, because
Right.
we're not at home anymore. Who is it? The white man has raised you, sisters. That's the reason why they end up so miserable and destroyed.
Yep.
That's heavy that you say that because the scriptures tell us to train a child in the way that they should go.
Yup.
And he will not depart from it.
There you
so
go.
based on how they're carrying themselves, we know who raised you.
Yep.
There you go. Who raised you? Hey, let's read that. Transition it over. All right, is this the top of where we at? Yeah, let's get the top real quick. We didn't go to the 8th paragraph just yet. Read that.
Generations navigating solo aging.
Damn, navigating solo aging. Come on.
The unique challenges black women face.
Damn.
The unique challenges that black women face. This article is about a year old or just a little over that.
Still relevant.
Yup, but it's very, very relevant today.
Very.
Very relevant today. So navigating solo aging, and these are unique challenges that black women face. Why does it say it's a unique challenge? Because guess who's not aging solo? The Arab women.
Bring it out.
The Chinese women.
Damn.
The East Indian women's not aging solo.
Right.
The white woman ain't aging solo.
Right.
Who's aging solo today? By themselves. And Kevin Samuels would say, die alone.
Right. Buy a
Get
dog.
a
and die
dog.
alone.
Buy a
Get
dog.
get you a few cats. It's unique because the rest of the world is not dying alone. But the black and Hispanic women, they dying alone. Now let's get that 8th paragraph. Let's read that. The bolded section. Read that.
Some sources put the racial gap in marriage for black women much higher. According to a 2020 report by the National Women's Law Center and a 2020 Marketplace article, black women are more likely to be unmarried than women of other races and ethnicities.
Woo! Read that one more again.
Black women are more likely to be unmarried than women of other races and ethnicities.
Wow. Wow. So what is going on? Can y'all help me out? What is going on?
They turning our women into whores, sir.
Mm-hmm.
These hoes is out here.
Turning that independent mindset.
There it is right there. The independent mindset leads to the whole mentality.
Yep.
You don't need a man.
Yep.
I can raise this child. I can do it. Woman, thou art loosed.
Come on.
All of that goes into creating or reinforcing that independent woman.
And another thing, officer, I was going to say, the black and Hispanic women today and the Native American women today are buying into those lies that the other nations are pushing. The white woman, she telling you to be independent the whole time. She cooking for her husband back at the house.
There you go.
She
There
got
you
her
go.
husband back
Bring it
home.
out.
Susie back at the house, back at the ranch, taking care of her family, but telling you to be independent.
You know
And
what's
our
the
black women
crazy?
taking the L for that.
Officer Joshua, you in the spirit. You know what's the crazy thing? All people got this Bible in their houses, catching dust. Right. Or they going on Sunday and they singing hymns and songs, but they ain't going through it. Mm-hmm. They not studying it. Mm-hmm. What's crazy is the reason why you're aging so low, and you got articles, you got newscasts, and you got many, many forms of social media. Everybody's experimenting the black woman, and they're all saying the same thing, that they have the highest rate of being single and dying alone in these days, when that was never like that back prior to the 60s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The black family was very strong, but then they pushed the fathers out, and now you see we've gotten since 1973, 19 million abortions.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? AIDS went through the roof after the 80s. Why? Because adultery and women being promiscuous. And because they pushed the black man out. Yep. You know, not only that, gang violence, black incarceration. Everything went through the roof when they pushed the black father out because the woman said, I don't want to submit anymore. I can't do it anymore. So when you did it, when you stopped submitting to your man, it destroyed your people.
Right.
It destroyed your nation. Yep. But the solution's in the Bible. Let me get that in 1 Timothy real quick. Watch this. Because we're doing everything backwards. We are doing everything backwards. Give me 1 Timothy and give me chapter 5 and verse 14.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5 and verse 14.
Read what it say.
I will therefore that the younger women marry,
Read.
bear children,
Read.
guide the house.
Come on.
Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
So that we don't look like a disgrace in the face of the other nations, right? What must we do? Read that again.
I will, therefore, that the younger women marry.
That the younger women marry. Does this say go to college and graduate, and after you're 35, 40, after you're 30 years old, go ahead and marry?
I will, therefore, that the younger women marry.
So why sisters going to college and putting their career first over their families, over the black family? The first commandment was be fruitful and multiply. That was the most important commandment. Be fruitful and multiply. Marriage is honorable.
Foundation.
But what are they doing? What are they doing in these colleges? What are they doing? Spring break. Right. Freaknik.
Right.
Right? Bourbon Street, Bill Street. Y'all know where's that? Ybor. Yep. Out here, South by Southwest. That's what they doing. That's what they want to YOLO. They want to live their best life.
Turn up.
Mm-hmm. Turn up. It's turn up season. Okay. Hot girl summer. Meaning you going to get pregnant. Meaning you going to catch a disease. Damn. Meaning you going to end up with a third baby father. Right. That's what turn up and Freaknik and South by Southwest, all that stuff. That's what it ends up being. Yep. Why? Because they did not marry. They're having sneaky links and boyfriends and what else?
Jump offs.
And you know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing.
Work husbands.
The Bible says marry, marry, marry. It don't say nothing about that other stuff. So read that again.
I will therefore that the younger women marry. Bear children.
Bear children.
Guide the house.
No, it says abort children.
Bear children.
No, abort children.
Bear children.
So we got plan B. We got the what's it called? The next day after pill.
Yep.
This is what's going on. But God says you're supposed to bear children with the man that you marry. Then it says to do what?
Guide the house.
No, go to college, leave the house.
Guide the house.
Go after your career, leave the house.
Guide the house.
You're supposed to learn how to guide the house.
Bring it out.
So you know what these sisters are doing? They're doing this backwards.
Yep.
They're going to buy their own house first.
Bring it out.
They're having children, and then they want to marry at the end.
What the hell is this?
The foundations are out of course. This scripture right here, they're doing it ass backwards.
Yep.
They want to go after the house and the car and be that man, and then they want to bear children without the marriage, so everything's backwards. The Lord told you what order it needs to be. Marry while you're young.
Right.
That's what the other nations do.
Yep. Right.
Can we get that Shengu Nu, whatever that's called? We got something called the leftover woman. The leftover woman. What is the leftover woman?
Educated and
Educated
and independent woman. That's what it sounds like.
Nah. You about to see. You about to see what it is. Can we get that RT? No, it's already in discussions. It's the last link on there.
Hey,
Sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead, Officer Keli.
Yes, sir. Officer, while they look for that, we just seen an example of Western culture, right?
Right.
And what's crazy about it, they call it the culture now. We were just talking about it, hookup culture. That's what goes on in these colleges. You have hookup culture, and it leads
Real
to
quick, RT, the camera's not on Officer Keli.
all praises. And it leads to 304's. It leads to baby mamas. It leads to what we call thoughts now. And now,
Right.
like the scripture just said, read that part one more time, verse 14.
Verse 14. I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
Now the adversary is speaking reproachably of our people. Now we got an article of 2020 coming out about the black woman aging dying alone. That's what the Bible was talking about. When you go out of order, like you just said, Officer Les, when the Bible says you go out of order, the adversary is going to speak.
There you go.
Now
There
we
you
got 304s.
That's a good point, Officer Keli. Now watch this. Post that up for everybody to see that. So this is a derogatory term that comes from China. It's called Sheng Nu. All right, can we read through it? Let's read that.
Sheng Nu, common translation, leftover women or leftover ladies,
So this is a derogatory term in China, right? Let's see what it's talking about. Read.
is a term popularized by the All China Women's Federation
Okay.
that classifies women who remain unmarried in their late 20s and beyond.
Wow.
What?
In their late 20s and beyond.
Officer,
Meaning if you haven't gotten married and you're over the age of 25, you are a leftover. You're classified as a leftover. What's a leftover?
Here in America, though, they tell you don't be a pick-me. There,
Right.
you're a leftover. So
Right.
ain't nobody picking you ever.
There you go.
What I was gonna say, Officer, what's crazy is, are the men coming up with this term?
No, it's the women.
The women.
Right.
The Chinese woman got the mind and the wisdom to correct their younger women. Or shame their younger women when they're not doing nothing righteous. That's what's wrong with our generations today.
So the Chinese woman is applying Titus 2.
She's
Damn.
applying Titus 2 verse
when the
3.
Israelite woman
Took
is
it out
not.
of my mouth, Officer. I was just about
There
to
you
say
go.
that. And that's why you have first, second, third generation single women homes.
Now think
Single
about
women
it.
household.
Right. Think about it. What is leftover? You ever have leftovers? You bite into it and you say, I'm gonna eat the rest tomorrow. And
Yeah, right.
Sometimes it goes to waste.
Right.
You don't eat the leftovers.
Most of the time it goes to waste.
Most of the time it go to waste.
You get some more food.
Right.
Like,
Nobody prioritizes leftovers.
Right.
Or it spoils.
Huh?
Or it spoils, sir.
It spoils. It starts to mold.
That's all right, the kitchen lead right there, though.
Gotta get it out.
That right. Hey, let's read the definition of leftover. Read that.
Leftover, something that remains unused or unconsumed.
Now we know the leftovers here in Babylon, they being used. You that sandwich that got bitten into.
Come on now, dog.
Huh?
And abused.
And abused.
Sheesh.
Keep reading.
Especially leftover food served at a later meal. Usually used in plural.
Scroll down, scroll down. Not consumed or used synonyms.
Not consumed or used synonyms.
Synonyms. Synonym buns. You said cinnamon? Is it cinnamon or synonym? Wow. Now I ain't never going to say that right ever again now.
That's those names.
It's synonym buns, right?
Right, cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon, I'm sorry.
All right, synonyms. End. Oddment.
Come on.
Remnant.
Come on.
Stub.
I want to get to that last one.
Fag end. Remainder.
And what else?
Scrap.
What are you?
Scrap.
You are scraps.
Damn.
Come on, man. The other nations, they enforce and they exhort sisters to marry while they're young. Marry while they're young. Because if not, destruction awaits you.
That's right.
All you got to do is see how these other sisters are living day to day. When you run your errands in Walmart, when you go to these events, we go out there to teach, we see their mind. They are utterly destroyed.
Right. Yep.
They are so far gone, almost to the point of no return. But Isaiah, what's that? Isaiah 59:1. We trying to look, man. We trying to give you the scriptures.
Right.
I can't save you. We can't save hoes over here.
Right.
But the Bible can save you.
Right.
You can repent.
That's right.
All right, read what it says.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 1.
Come on.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save.
That it cannot save. The only thing that's going to save a hoe is the laws of God.
That's it.
Right.
Bring
You
it
got to
out.
repent.
Bring it out.
That's it.
That's the only thing.
And I was gonna say, officer, and that's the problem. They hurting themselves. These black women complain that it ain't no good men out there. Ain't no good. No, just like that video where I was supposed to. The good men out there, they just don't want your ass.
There you go.
That's what it is. They know. Oh no, that's bad news. Those are leftovers.
You know
what I'm
what's
saying? They want
crazy?
something fresh.
You just triggered something, Officer Josh. Men, you got women, right?
Mm-hmm.
All around the world from the other nations, they come to America looking for black men.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the black man that leaves America looking for who? All the other nations.
Right.
Common denominator here.
What's going on? It's not the black man
Uh-oh.
that's undesirable.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
How is it that the black woman, being the most beautiful species
Bring it out.
on earth,
Come on.
men do not want to marry them? Because they only want to use them for sex.
Right. Yep.
They do not want to marry them because of the evil spirit and the way their mind works. They don't cook, they don't clean, they're not submissive, they're not traditional, they don't adhere to the laws of God. All they do is serve the white man, and you can tell because it's written in their attire, it's written in their speech, you see it in their actions.
Yep.
They got the blonde hair,
Right.
the blue contacts, green contacts,
Long eyelashes.
long tarantula eye. Like they look crazy,
Yeah, and obviously, remember on part 1,
right?
that video that got posted, what did men prefer? Natural or the
the BBL.
BBLs, right? Every single man said natural.
Nobody wanted the diaper booty.
And every single woman said BBL.
There you go.
That shows you right there who the problem is.
Right.
They hurting themselves.
And here goes. Let's play a video. Let's get the one with the little sister right there. That's dancing. That baby that's dancing at the party. This is how single mothers are raising their children. This is what they're allowing to happen. Can we get that? All right, y'all. I would say put the kids to sleep, but this is what they're doing.
Damn.
Come on.
I think the kids will put the parents to sleep.
Come on. All right, Ati. This is sad, man. This is sad. Now everybody is saying, where's the parent? Where's the adult? They're filming it.
Exactly. Behind
It's the one filming it, not
Behind the
saying
camera.
nothing, allowing this behavior to take place.
Dang.
And look,
It's not that they're bad kids. It's
Nah.
not that they're it's the parent, it's the adults It's these single mothers.
Right.
Hey, officer, nobody's able to correct that.
This is crazy. Go ahead, officer. I'm sorry.
Nobody's able to correct that single mother because she's rebellious.
Bring it out.
So then when somebody tries to correct that child because they're misguided, the mama snap and it just goes bad. Nobody could correct the children because nobody could correct the mother.
Yep.
And then when the children grow old and snap,
Right.
crackle and pop,
Come on.
nobody can do nothing but just watch their family be destroyed.
Right. And then also you know that there's no father there. Because I know men in the truth or the world, we ain't having our little girl doing that.
Right. No.
We not finna have that.
Hey, give me Ezekiel 16,
Yes, sir.
44 and 45.
Bring it out.
Hey, so this is a result of training a child in the way that you should go. Because our sisters that have yet to repent, your mind is after Esau. This is the condition that you find yourself in. Well, go ahead, officer.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs.
A proverb is a wise saying, right? It's where Solomon wrote all his wisdom. Read on.
Shall use this proverb against thee.
He say this proverb is going to be against you. Read.
Saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
So what we see right there, like Officer Les pointed out, where was the adults?
Right.
Where are the parents?
That's right.
They're filming it. They're encouraging it.
Come on.
They're training their child in the way they should go because that's the way that they went.
There you
the
go.
way of the hoe. Read.
Thou art thy mother's daughter,
Thou art thy mother's daughter.
that loatheth her husband,
You loathe your husband because you can't be corrected. You won't submit to him. Read.
and her children.
And you hate your children because you're not teaching them the ways of God.
There you go.
You're teaching them the ways that you learned, the ways of the white man.
Damn. Wow. That's it. Hey, real quick, let's go to the lyrics of that song them little children was singing just now.
Dang.
Let's see what they were singing about. Let's see what this parent was allowing them to say. Okay, this is what they were saying. Just in case you didn't understand what this child, this baby was saying, what they were dancing. Can we read that?
Rich baby.
Start with, yep, there you go. Read that.
Bend that ass over. Bow. Let that coochie breathe. Yeah.
Jesus.
Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees, ho. Hands on your knees, ho. Hands on your knees.
And as you can see, it just continues to repeat itself. I don't want to go any further. Also, I say I'm sorry I had you read that.
This
I
nursing-
apologize. That hurt to hear you say that.
I struggled with that after that first bow.
That bow.
These are nursery rhymes.
This is supposed to be a nursery 2024 nursery rhyme.
Wow. That was the hook. That was the hook. That
Yeah, these are the new bedtime stories for 2024 for our children.
Right.
What
And
they
that-
dreaming about? What they dreaming about when they go to sleep after this song?
She don't even know what some of that, all of that is. But it's in her spirit.
Hey, remember we showed that one video of the young sister, 12 years old, that some old, at least there are a few decent sisters out there. They told a girl, hey, get out the car, baby. You too young to be doing this. She was prostituting at 12.
Wow. That's sad, man. Hey,
And
play this one. This is the type of sister right here. This is the type of sister that would be a mother to children like this. Can we play that video?
This is an astonishment. This is what it is.
Hey, can these bones live?
For real.
That's what you get when you
Hey,
see this.
shout out real quick to Captain Zakar. He
That's
said
right.
that while we were at South by Southwest. He was just looking around and he was just like examining the atmosphere and just the wickedness and the legions of demons that were out there. It was a cesspool of wickedness out there. And he's just like, man, can these bones live? Because the stuff we was seeing, man, it's not even, and then also, shout out to Officer Matthew, New Orleans also.
That's right.
He said it's not even about talent anymore. You go out there, you don't see talent.
Bring it out.
Everybody's trying to find the next gimmick to get attention. You got people wearing Pampers and diapers. That's how the baby got famous. It wasn't because of talent. It was because of a gimmick. So people are putting on a clown outfit,
Costumes.
a boy in a bubble, and I'm speaking from truth.
Yes.
We're seeing things
it
like
out.
this. Like the
Right.
Keep Austin Weird is, we'll have the videos next week if it be the Lord's will. All right, but I'm telling you, these are the things, man. We have fallen so far away from who we are, from the laws of God and our true culture and heritage, that we are the real Jews. And all that it's the only thing it's bringing us is destruction, misery. It's just destroying the hell out of our nation, man.
Yep.
And it's sad that we'll vote, march, and protest and do everything up under the sun, but come back to the laws of God.
Right.
And also, we saw that last night, South by Southwest.
Right.
We pulled up, and it was a sister just looking just like what we just saw on the screen. She had a microphone, she had a speaker right next to her, and she was just no talent at all. Just,
No talent. No talent.
Filth coming out of her mouth.
Just saying something that has to do with the same thing that the last lyrics we just read and twerking. That's it.
Same lyrics.
Like,
damn near.
you're not, you are conditioned to be a whore here in America.
Yep.
Don't you understand that?
Yep.
And that's the way that they try to get out of their oppression.
Right.
And I was gonna say, officer, I was talking to another brother as well, another officer while we was there. We was at the same camp, and
Right.
we was just looking around. Was like, damn, like we feel like we in a damn lucid dream or a cartoon or something.
Right.
Like this can't be real. Like basically
Yup.
what I'm saying is the way that our people was behaving and the things that they was doing, it didn't feel like it was real life.
That's right. That's right.
That's how crazy it was around there.
Yo. Hey, shout out to Bishop Kanai. Shout out to Bishop Kanai. He was saying, we are not of this world.
Right.
He was just looking at, he was like, we are not of this world.
Right.
All right, can we play that? 92? All right. She got her name wrong, by the way, but she's going to introduce herself. Read that.
My name is Seven. I'm 24, and I'm from D.C. My body count is 92.
Run that back. Run that back. I know they missed it.
Said it so fast.
My name is Seven. I'm 24, and I'm from D.C. My body count is 92.
All right, pause that real quick. What was her name?
Seven.
No, her name's 92. Her name 92.
Yeah.
The next body she get, you're 93. You're 94.
Right.
Your name is not 7. Your name is 92.
Dot. You know what?
You know what? That's heavy because you put miles on a car, right?
There you go.
Put that sticker on the window.
It's no longer a BMW. It's no longer, it's 200-something thousand miles. That's what this car is.
Right.
It's no longer a, what do you call it, a Ferrari.
Right.
Nah, this is, you sure this a Ferrari? This got 350,000 miles on it.
Right.
Yeah, this is a used car. Okay?
Not certified.
Scrap.
Right.
You know the seats are ripped. There's cigarette burns in it.
Stains.
You know, stains.
Man.
coffee stains.
Hey, it looked like my
Permanent.
BMW. Like my
Permanent
BMW.
Hey, but you grew gracefully. You grew
Right,
old
you
together.
earned them
Yes,
stains.
sir.
You grew old
Right.
together.
Thank you, brother. Man, come
You
on.
earned them
Speak
stains.
smooth things
You know what
to
I'm
me.
saying?
You can tell where that stain came. I remember I met
Nah, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
memories.
All right, play that again from the top.
My name is Seven. I'm 24, and I'm from D.C. My body count is 92. My sister. If you could guess a number, what number would you say?
Am I being recorded?
You all being recorded. But you can tell the truth. You can tell the truth.
Maybe in the 40s or the 50s.
Wow.
You
So
know,
that's
he was
what we
off.
have today.
And she was a half off. 'Cause she said maybe 40, 50, but like, no, they probably both got 100 plus. 'Cause if she had 92 at that time, by now that we watching this video, she easily at $150.
You know what's crazy? This is what I want brothers out there. I want you brothers to understand this. You got, because 70%, there's an article, I don't know if I posted it, but there's an article that says that 70% of black women are single.
Yeah,
Like truly are not married. Let me put it that way. They're not married.
Right.
that was the first article you posted.
That was it?
Yes, so we just didn't finish it. It was up there though.
Oh, okay. Let's post that first article real quick. Let's finish that. But it says that 70% of black women are not married. Okay, can we read that?
According to 2020 report by the National Women's Law Center and a 2020 Marketplace article, black women are more likely to be unmarried than women of other races and ethnicities.
Come on.
With more than 70% of black women being unwed.
Unwed. More than 70%.
Yeah, obviously you said
That's
70
almost
more than
100.
Right.
That is almost 100. You're 30% away from everybody being just fornicating and it's crazy. 70%. Bro, we have fallen so far, and these 70%, Don't get it twisted. They're not on the camera saying that they got 50 bodies, 40 bodies, 90 bodies, but a lot of them do.
Right.
It's only a small little remnant like her that are saying it, but there's a large remnant of that 70% that got the same stats.
Right.
They got the same statistics, man. They just not gonna go on there and say it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot. That's why we saw the video last week where the brother was up in their face saying, "How many times did you know your boyfriend didn't cheat, but you cheated on him?"
Right.
They was like, many a times.
Right.
Every single woman said
Yes.
they were cheating outside of their relationship.
The body count is crazy. And remember, they always say women are, I guess they cheat more than men do, but it's just they know how to do it or whatever. Men are bad liars and we get caught and complacent.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So this 70% of it, these black women are unwed, is because they are playing the harlot. That's what's happening. They're not getting married.
I find it crazy, officer, how they say they catching bodies, but when men think about that, they like, oh, I caught a body. That means I didn't murder somebody. No, the laws are spiritual. Adulterers and adulterers, they gonna be put to death.
There you go.
You are catching bodies. Your own.
Catching bodies.
Yup.
I was all gonna say, when it comes to cheating, what they say, right? You know what they say about men and women? They say men, we like dogs. You see dogs smashing all the time, but you'll never see no cat. You ain't never caught no cat having sex, have you? Think about it. Hey!
All right, on the comments, y'all tell us what y'all think about what Officer Joshua just said.
Judah's
Think about it.
Run that back. Tell them again.
Right, so they said when it comes to cheating, right? Men, we like dogs. You catch dogs smashing all the time. You see dogs stuck together all the time, right?
Preach.
Think about it, though. You ain't never caught no cat having sex.
Damn.
Think about it.
So the man is the dog,
The women like cats.
and the woman is like cats.
They sneaky. You never catch them. But kittens be popping up everywhere.
Kids be popping up everywhere. And there don't be no male cat. There don't be no male father. The father don't be around. You don't see no male cats. Okay, I'm getting it. I just had to hear it again. I understand it now.
Think about it.
I understand it now.
Think about it now.
Okay, it makes sense.
Think about it.
Hey, that was a good one. Okay.
It took a while, but
it took a little. Okay.
Aha! You gotta let it marinate.
There you go. That's the soundbite for it. All right, what we got next? Let's scroll up. Let's go to number 3 real quick. Go to video number 3. And let me get a scripture real quick. Go to Sirach chapter 26 and verse 10. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 10.
Come on.
If thy daughter be shameless.
If what?
If thy daughter be shameless.
What's it mean to be shameless?
Bold.
To be bold. Right. Ooh, that is like the worst attribute in a woman.
Yep.
That is the worst attribute. I'm telling you. The fact that I was watching, it's a series, it's called Kindred, where the sister keeps going back through like a time portal when she goes through like it looks like a seizure almost, but it takes her to a time portal back to slavery. Oh. So mind you, she was raised in Babylon, but she goes through a time portal where she goes back to slavery. Mm-hmm. And she's with her white boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
All the slave masters think this white boyfriend is her slave master. And they asked her at one point, they was like, why is your slave looking me in the eye? Damn.
Bold as hell.
And he was like, oh no, she's being groomed. I'm taking, and they're just looking at him like he's acting like the non-racist white guy.
Right.
Right? The most dangerous ones, the ones that act like your friends. I like the upfront Edomites let you know,
Bring it out.
I hate you. And,
Bring it out.
Okay, all praises. Okay, good.
Covert racism.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing.
Not only that, there was another one where the little boy, there was a scene where he ran up to this was a little Jake boy, ran up to his mom, and it was like, a woman just appeared out of nowhere, and she was dressed like a man.
Damn. No dress on.
She was dressed like a man. She came back from this what the little boy told his mother. She was dressed like a man. She had a button up with the tight jeans on, and he said, Mom, there was a woman out there. She just helped the other little boy, and she was dressed like a man. I don't know who she is.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That lets you know, Deuteronomy 22 and 5, you know, it talks about that a woman should not wear what belongs to men or pants and breeches.
Bring it out.
That's what it talks about. All right, so let's get this video. This is what we need right here. We need more sisters. This is what we need. We need sisters to, because other sisters won't take accountability, we need other righteous women, right, to correct the other sisters. Because one thing about feminism, I'm gonna tell you one thing that drives feminism is the absence of Leviticus 19 and 17.
Bring it out.
Other sisters will not correct one another.
Yep.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll look on Fresh and Fit, you'll look on all these shows that you have, and you'll see them all kind of trying to dialogue and come to like a compromise or understanding. And some sisters will say some crazy stuff. And you'll never see none of the sisters ever say anything when they disagree with another sister. They'll just play the background. But like lately, you'll see one finally say something like, nah, we don't think like that. And then you'll see them get in an argument.
Right.
The sisters rather argue with the man than to argue with their sisters.
Right. You see it all the time on Clubhouse.
You see it all the time on Clubhouse. They go straight to, oh, how come why y'all don't attack the men? First of all, sis, we not attacking. We're trying to heal our people.
Right.
Second of all, if you want to put it in that context, then yeah, we do attack the men because we're always correcting the brothers as well. It's just you don't jump on when you see that the topic was aimed to the men because you don't care. So you didn't hear it.
Right.
Soon as we say something about the women, you're in there already trying to defend feminism. Go ahead, officer.
No, I was just thinking how many times when they're moderating on Clubhouse, they'll ask, why don't you sisters say something? Y'all hear this, y'all know it's wrong, but you won't say anything because they are holding on to that little piece of feminism that they want.
Damn.
Hey, get Genesis 3.
Hold on, let me just finish this real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
As you can see, our sisters are giving other sisters too much liberty because they're not correcting them, and they're giving it trickles down to the children. And that's a product of our environment now. What we have today is children twerking, children doing what these evil mothers do, as it says in Ezekiel 16. As is the mother, so is the daughter. Go ahead, officer.
No, just to land back on what you're saying, Genesis 3, this goes to the woman from the beginning following after the white man.
There you go.
The mentality is off because of feminism.
Damn.
This is the beginning.
So you're saying it never changed?
It never changed.
Wow.
We're still dealing with the effects of Genesis.
There you go.
Read that, officer.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 16. Verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman.
Who's the serpent? We know that the scriptures tell us in Revelations that the serpent is Esau. Read.
Ye shall not surely die.
Right.
For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods.
And if you saw Deacon Malachiah's class, you heard him say, before you lost your immortality, you were a goddess. You were from a god because you came from Adam's rib. But you lost that when you sinned.
That's right.
You wanted to be equal to the man.
Bring it
or
out.
over the man.
Right.
This is how you feel. Read that part again.
For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
And that was the trick bag right there.
Damn.
You already were at that status.
Right.
And he tricked you with something that you already had. The same way he tried to tempt Christ in the wilderness.
Right.
Christ said, these kingdoms are mine anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I already know it's mine. I just got to do what God said.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Well, good point, man. That was fire. Hey, can we play this video?
Men have always been the prize. Men have always been the prize. Women, no, let me, hold on.
Finish.
Let me
Pause. You see?
Already.
You see?
Already.
Women, other feminists are already I'm telling you, they're ready to jump on this sister.
Right.
Because she's what? She's
telling the truth.
She's telling the truth.
It
wasn't no better way to put it. Galatians 4:16. Am I now therefore your enemy because I'm telling you the truth? And she about to bring up a real valid point.
You could hear the nails coming out like Wolverine coming out.
You can hear, or you can hear the cat. You can hear him. Right, Officer John? All right, run that back.
Hey, you can't see him, but you
Men
can
have
hear.
always been
Right.
Men have always been the prize. Women, no, let me, hold on. Let me finish, because I'm not, let me finish. Men have always been the prize. And I'm going to explain what I'm saying. Women marry who they can. Men marry who they want. You can get offended by the statement, but if you really sit down and you think about it and you be honest with yourself, that is a very valid statement.
Hey, pause that real quick. Kevin Samuel said that.
Yep.
Right? He said men control access to marriage, women control access to sex.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why it says, the scripture says, women, you know what I mean? You got to stay pure. Keep yourself pure.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wait until marriage, and then you consummate the relationship.
And obviously, I was going to say, she's absolutely correct. Women, you're not going to get married unless a man asks you to marry him.
There you go.
Until a man asks you to marry him, you will be single.
Yup.
Period.
Brother got that retribution.
Or you'll remain a baby mom or jump off. 304.
Yeah, you in the friend zone. That's where you at.
There
You think
you go.
y'all put men in the friend zone. You in the friend zone.
Right.
Yup.
Hey, go back a couple seconds. I want to show something. I want to point something out. A little bit more. Right when they start interrupting her.
Have always been the prize. Women, no, let me, hold on.
Pause right there. It starts losing focus because the women on the other end, whoever's recording, it's like, I can't believe this. About to say this. The camera starts going out of focus.
Getting blurry.
You know what's funny though is you could tell by her body language she was expecting that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was like, I already know I'm about to, but I don't care. I gotta tell these. I gotta tell these 304's the truth about them.
Yep.
Right.
You are not the prize. The men are the prize. Let's see why. Go ahead, press play.
Let me finish, because I'm not, let me finish. Men have always been the prize. And I'm going to explain what I'm saying. Women marry who they can. Men marry who they want. You can get offended by the statement, but if you really sit down and you think about it and you be honest with yourself, that is a very valid statement. Also, not only that, but by him saying that he is the prize, that does not make her not a prize. I myself am raising a young man. I'm raising my son is 7 years old. He is a miniature Einstein. He has manners manners are beyond most adults that I've ever met. His style of dress, his respect of himself as well as others. I'm instilling in him his faith, his spiritualness. I'm instilling in my son to be a prize, especially with these days, the way that women are raising these young girls.
Here we go.
And it's unfortunate, but
Hold on, pause that. Did we not see how they're raising these young girls?
Yes, we did.
Did we not just see a video on how they raising these young girls? They twerking on social media just like they mamas.
Right.
Just like they stank mothers, man.
And obviously, all of them are good Christian women.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to church and
Every
say they
sister.
love God and want a husband.
There you go.
They train up them young thotties and want to get a son that she raised.
Right. But you telling me these other women that are on the opposite end of the table with her that are raising these young little girls to twerk on social media, those little girls are going to be the prize for another man?
Come on, man.
Hell nah.
Stop playing.
And that's why we see a generation of young girls with daddy issues.
There you go.
Yep.
And
Bring it out.
It's so easy for them to transition to the pole, to transition to OnlyFans.
Right.
Why? Because
There you go.
they started out with their mama recording them doing things like
There
that.
you go. But they the prize, though, Officer Kelaya.
prize, right?
If they a prize, that's a Jack-in-the-Box prize.
Back in time.
The prize, the popcorn.
Hey, yeah.
my
You
prize,
throw it away, you don't want it. You be like, this is what I get. All
My
right.
prize used.
You a
I ate
Jack-in-the-Box
30
prize.
boxes just to get a keychain.
Got a dent in it. It's all beat up.
Compass don't work.
Don't even work.
You could be a prize, but there's standards to prizes.
Bring it out.
You got some horrible prizes.
Levels to this, man.
All right, press play.
instilling in him his faith, his spiritualness. I'm instilling in my son to be a prize, especially with these days, the way that women are raising these young girls. And it's unfortunate, but and also the numbers, it's always been since the beginning of time, women will fight over a man.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? But they'll accept. But at the same time.
Pause that. What do you think is happening in Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1?
That's right.
Come on.
Let's bring it out.
Let's get that.
Let's bring it out. It's been like that since the beginning of time.
Let's bring some clarity.
Let's read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
They're going to be fighting over one man. One man. To do what? Watch this.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying,
Come on.
we will eat our own bread.
Read.
And wear our own apparel.
Come on.
Only let us be called by thy name.
There's only going to be one way that you're going to be able to be called by that man's name.
How is that?
You must marry him.
Exactly.
That's the only way. And there's going to be 6 other women that are going to be fighting for that same position as you, sis.
Hey,
you know what's crazy? Like, think about, like, the in the world, the statistics. It's like 7 to 1.
70%.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
70% of women are just waiting.
70% of unmarried women are waiting for you to lose your man.
You on a bitch.
It said over 70%.
Right.
So that's.
It ain't good. It ain't
So
looking
how
good.
are women the prize?
It ain't looking good.
Then think about the black men. Then the black men, half of us are incarcerated.
Right.
The other half is gay.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all sisters are losing. How are you the prize when you find a man? When we are rare, we done became the ruby.
Bring it out.
We done became the ruby, man. It's hard to find a man, bro.
Officer, you just as you was talking, you just put it in my mind like that ratio is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's like a
It is.
That's like a 85% to I would if 15% is men,
Right.
And then the good value men is like 3%.
There you go. Imagine the repentant Israelite man.
Officer, it says over 70% is women, right? So that leave you, I'm gonna say 80. So then that leave you 20% of men, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's men, males. Half of them is gay. So they give you 10% that ain't gay. Then you got to get 10% that's not gay and in their right mind.
Right.
What percentage is that? About 3.
I'm telling you.
What they saying?
Like,
numbers don't lie, huh?
Numbers.
Hey,
Numbers don't lie.
I'm going to put it in the words of Bishop.
Bring it out.
Top G.
Top G.
Top G.
Alpha male
That's it.
energy.
There you go.
understand?
Press play.
Since the beginning of time, women will fight over a man, you know what I'm saying? But they'll accept. But at the same time, they're going to accept.
I'm
like
sorry.
back in the
Every
tradition.
time she say something, it just takes me to another precept
cook,
in my
yo.
brain.
Bring it out.
Get out.
Bro, you got to think about it, right? Right now, the black woman, when I say black women, I'm talking about you Latinas and natives as well.
Bring it out.
Right? Right now, they are being nourished and protected by the white man. That's why they feel like they don't need no man.
Damn.
But imagine when the white man goes back to his true nature and they take away those benefits that remove the man. Who they going to run to when they need protection, security, when they need goods and provisions? How are they going to get it?
Right.
Who gonna carry it?
When the man, when the white man no longer has you compassed over your men, what are you going to do now? You going to go hunt a water buffalo yourself? You going to go catch? You going to go catch your food? You going to go be a hunter? Like, come on, man. You know, it's crazy. Like the movies that have women on there acting like they warriors, acting like they chopping stuff up. But in the crib, they run from the flying cockroach.
Damn.
I was just about to say, as you was talking, they like, it is lioness that be hunting, so maybe I can. That's what was going on.
And those are the ones that's going to self-destruct.
Yep.
Those are the ones that are going to be hurting. They ain't going to have no man, and they're going to be begging. They're going to be begging the men. I'm telling you.
The Lord can save them.
There you go. Go ahead, press play.
You know what I'm saying? But they'll accept. But at the same time, they're going to accept, like back in the traditional days,
right,
that as long as the house is taken care of and he pays all the bills, he can have those 2-3 families up the street. You know what I'm saying? Men have always been the prize. We have gotten to a point where we disrespect our men so much. I worry so much about what the world is going to look like when my son becomes of age to date and to court and to marry. Because I will never let any of your daughters tell my son that he is not the prize.
Hey, that's what I'm talking. Hey, y'all mothers, take notes.
That's right. All right.
Never let a ratchet 304 tell your man that tell your son that he is not the prize.
My kid's the prize, damn it.
That's right.
My kid's growing up in this truth.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Damn it. Hey.
Hey, that sister was in the spirit, man. Run that back just a little bit.
I hope it's spread. I hope that's spread.
Right.
Much about what the world is going to look like when my son becomes of age to date and to court and to marry. Because I will never let any of your daughters tell my son that he is not the prize. That will never be a thing. And if you have sons, nephews, whatever the godchildren, you should not ever tell your son, oh, she is a. Do you guys see what type of young girls are being raised? So
pause that. Right, you notice that? You know what's sad about that? What came to my mind is they don't have sons and all that because they abort them.
Damn.
They abort them. That's why they don't understand what it is to love a son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To love a son. Think about the scriptures, right? When you read in Exodus, what did they do? Chapter 1. Can we read what the agenda was? Because it never changed. Give me that in Exodus, right?
Yes, sir. The book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
Come. Let us deal wisely with them.
Read.
Lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of this land. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasured cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied.
Come on.
And grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
Verse 7, let's go to verse 15.
Verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah.
Come on.
And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stool.
Watch this.
If it be a son.
If it be a what?
If it be a son.
If it be a what?
If it be a son.
When it's a son, what are they going to do?
Then ye shall kill them.
You see that? Ye shall kill them. The black man is the most hated man in the world.
Right.
Because he was made after the image of God.
That's right.
So that's why they say when you have a son, kill him, abort him.
Damn.
Why do you think the ratio that we brought up was 7-1? Why do you think that's what the stats say? Because they've been killing the little boys more than anything.
Yep.
They still doing that today.
Yes.
They still doing the same thing today. Keep reading.
But if it be a daughter, then she shall live.
Then she shall what?
Shall live.
Now go to Matthew 2:13. Matthew chapter 2 verse 13. Watch this.
The book of Matthew chapter 2 verse 13.
Watch this. This is now the Roman Empire. Come on.
And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream,
what did he tell him?
Arise and take the young child and his mother.
Come on.
And flee into Egypt. And be thou there until I bring thee word. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him.
So everybody knows that there was something that happened during the time of King Herod. What was it called? The Massacre of the Innocents.
Right.
Where he put out an order to kill out all young black boys that were 2 years and under.
Yes, sir.
All two years and under. Kill all the black Israelite children that are 2 years old and under. It's the same thing today.
Yes, sir.
That's why sisters don't understand how precious boys are.
Obviously.
Our sisters, the little princesses, we need them. We understand that.
That's right.
But what's not being vocalized is the importance that the Bible emphasizes on the black children, the black men, the black boys.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
I was going to say, officer, and you can see that today in my experience alone. For some reason, when my sons were born, there were extra vaccines offered. or extra issues going on. But when my daughters was born, it's seamless and
Don't
no
do it.
problem.
Right.
Seamless and no problem. Also, you see the increase in epilepsy in the Black and Hispanic boys born today.
Autism.
Autism.
Yeah.
Right. But there's not a rise when it comes to the women or the girl child.
There you go.
Yeah. I was going to sum this up with Sirach 36 and 25 because this is the aim. This is the aim. What's the possession of the Lord? Israel is the possession of the Lord. But what's the possession of a man? His wife, his children. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 25. Where no hedge is.
Where there's no God, where there's no laws, or where there's no husband, where there's no father. Right. Read.
There, the possession is spoiled.
The nation of Israel got spoiled because the government started pulling the men out of the house. The women started receiving that independence when they joined in with that women's right movement with Esau and his women. And they said, hey, you don't need a man. We'll give you WIC. We'll give you HUD. We'll give you low-income housing. So when you took the man out of the house, you took your hedge, you took your protection, your provision. You took that away from you. Now you're suffering the ramifications of that.
Wow.
That's Willie Lynch right there. That's Willie Lynch. That's Willie Lynch's plan.
Hey, press play. What happened? What we got, Officer Jonathan?
No, I just wanted to add something, Officer. When you were talking about the women killing their daughters, it reminded me of Lamentations 4 and 3, right? And it reminded me that even when they birth their sons, they're not really taking care of them. They're treating them like ostriches.
Wow,
right?
That's a hell of a point right there. That's facts. Let's get that, matter of fact. Lamentations 4.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monster draweth the breast.
It says a sea monster will breastfeed its baby. Right. A sea monster, a leviathan, a shark, a whale.
Damn.
Come on.
They give suck to their young ones.
They love. That's going into nurture and caring and loving their children, their babies. Even sea monsters do that. Read.
The daughter of my people.
But the daughter of my people, the black woman, read.
Is become cruel.
What?
Is become cruel.
Since 1973, over 19 million abortions, and they were all towards black. And this time, that was so-called African American.
So-called, yeah.
That was the so-called African American stat. All right, come on.
Like the ostrich in the wilderness.
Like the ostrich in the wilderness. Why? What are their mannerisms? What do they do? What's in their nature to do? Keep reading.
Verse 4. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth.
I'm sorry. Go to Job 39 and 13. We're going to give you the reason why it compares it to an ostrich, right? It says, the daughter of my people have become cruel like an ostrich in the wilderness. What do these ostriches do? Some of y'all might want to go to National Geographic, especially you so-called black sisters, all right, that are truly the daughters of Sarah that need to repent. Y'all need to study the ostrich. Y'all really do, so that y'all can see, okay, the ostrich. Hey, get a picture of an ostrich too while you at it. This is what you need to study. Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 39, verse 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich?
So now he's saying, did you give the daughters of Sarah, these black women, did you create them like a beautiful peacock? Right. You know what I'm saying? When you think of a peacock, it's one of the most beautiful animals on earth, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So keep reading.
Or the wings and feathers unto the ostrich.
But then when you look at an ostrich, look crazy. Ostrich look crazy as hell.
Bad shape.
It's got them skinny little dry legs with the BBL.
Like it got started when
Ain't that what an ostrich got?
Yep.
Skinny little legs with the BBL.
Look at it. Ain't even dress modest. It won't even cover the legs.
It's showing everything. Yeah, look, it's showing all the thighs out.
Just rolled out of bed.
It's immodest. It's bald-headed, like it says in Isaiah 3.
Bald head, scallywag.
And you know how you know how you just wake somebody. You know how you just wake somebody up. Not that picture. You know how
look. It got the umbrellas on.
That's the look.
It got the eyelashes. Give me another one with the eyelashes.
You gonna marry me? You gonna marry me or what?
You know how you wake somebody up?
You gonna marry me or what?
You know how you got. You know how you got somebody out of a good sleep and they wake up mad at you?
Right. Hey, put the picture back up. That's how she looking at you, staring when you sleep, when you waking up.
What the hell you
That's
want?
the face.
What the hell you want?
You ain't no good.
Hell no, I ain't getting your plate.
Cook you.
There you go. Where's my child support money? This Bible is a true book, y'all. This is talking about the daughters of Sarah, black women. You are in the Bible. You exist in the Bible. Read that again and keep that picture up.
Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, wings and feathers unto the ostrich.
Because remember, we just read in Lamentations how the ostrich doesn't give suck to the young the way a sea monster would.
Right.
What does the ostrich do? Read.
Which leaveth her eggs in the earth.
You see that? She leave her eggs. Her eggs are what? The children.
Right.
She'll leave them where? In the earth, meaning where? How we live our little boys in the streets.
Yep. Exactly.
You leave them in the world. You don't take them up. You don't nurture them.
Right.
How you go?
You abort them.
You go on a weekend trip and just leave your child at home.
There you go. There you go. And you leave them at home and you get somebody that's unfit for parenting to watch over them because you wanted to go have a hot girl summer.
The hell is that? And I was going to say, officer, not only that, the eggs, right? Those are unborn fetuses. Mm-hmm. So the same thing, like you said, they're aborting these unborn fetuses, these young boys.
Well, they do it themselves, don't they?
Yes,
that's by choice.
That's what I'm saying, by choice.
Look at what the ostrich does. Keep reading.
And warmeth them in dust.
And warmeth them in the dust. Come on.
And forget it, that the foot may crush them.
So warm them in the dust. You heard? Not close to her.
Damn.
Right.
Not close to her. The dust goes into that dirt, that dryness, that desolate.
Right.
Like how we say we thirst after the word. She leaves them in with lack of wisdom and understanding. They are dry. They are thirsty.
Bring it out.
They have no intelligence. And that's how she raises them, in the streets and in the dirt.
Yep.
Right.
And they end up where? They say cemeteries are full of what? Young black kids.
Right.
That's what it's full of. Keep reading.
And forget it, that the foot may crush them.
And then she don't even care that this little boy is hated.
Damn.
There's a lot of racists out there. There's a lot of cops killing kids.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of kids being kidnapped, organ trafficked.
Right.
But she just leave them in the street and she don't care.
Come on
And
now.
all you got to do is look at the news today. You see all types of madness. These ostrich mothers selling their babies, killing them themselves, aborting. I should have aborted you. You was in my... Like, these mothers, I'm telling you, the mothers of today are not the same.
Right.
So read that one more time. Warmeth them.
Yes, sir. Which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust. And forget it, that the foot may crush them.
She forgets that the foot may crush them, meaning the enemies might kidnap them, might kill them. She forget because she's irresponsible. Come on.
Or that the wild beast may break them.
There you go. There you go. Come on.
She is hardened against her young ones.
She's what?
She is hardened against her young ones.
She hates her children. She hates her children. She hates the black man.
Right.
That's why she hates. You look just like your daddy.
Right.
Damn.
There it is. Yep.
You look just like your daddy.
Come on now, dog.
Come on.
As though they were not hers.
It's almost as if they wasn't coming out of her. Like there was no connection. There was no connection there. It's like you're treating it as if it's not even your blood, from your spirit, from your...
Hours of labor.
I was going to say, officer, and they
it's your offspring.
And remember, just like that sister with the 92 bodies, they had sex with, being 304's, right? Had sex with so many men, they've lost that ability to pair bond.
Yup.
Right? So you can't pair bond with a man or your child.
There you go.
And that's why they heartless against our children.
Was that the... That was... Read the last of that verse real quick.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Verse 12. Verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones.
Come on.
As though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear.
Her pregnancy is in vain without fear. How many times you see our sisters on the streets fighting while they pregnant?
Yes.
Right.
Getting kicked in the stomach because it's without fear. There's no love. She don't give a damn about. She's an ostrich.
Right.
The Bible calls all women that do not fear God, that loves America. They love the white man system. They blonding their hair yellow and getting contacts that are green colored and all that because they love the devil.
Right.
And they hate God, the black man.
That's right.
Come on. Was that it on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, finish that video off.
and to marry, because I will never let any of your daughters tell my son that he is not the prize. That will never be a thing. And if you have sons, nephews, whatever the godchildren, you should not ever tell your son, oh, she is a. Do you guys see what type of young girls are being raised? So you're telling these young girls that they're a prize over the son that you're putting your time, that you're actually the man who's supposed to be the provider that you guys are looking for, the man who's supposed to be the protector that you guys are looking for, and you just want to sit back and live a soft life. He's not the prize. That will never make sense. That will never make sense. This was in the spirit, man. So all praise to the Most High. We are going to go to commercial, y'all. Don't go nowhere. All right? We coming right back. I'm Officer Hales.
Officer Hell.
Officer Zakir.
Officer Joshua.
Officer Keyline.
And with that, we make up
WCO.
Don't go nowhere.
And the meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak for him first. And the meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak to him first. Yeah. Plug on the track, yo. Running your mouth against me. Yeah, yeah. Running your mouth against me. Yeah. The meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak for him first. The meek shall inherit the earth. Oh. So I'm gonna speak for him first. Yeah. Ooh. Looking from the sky, I see no cloudy view. Searching on the earth, I see no one like you. Ain't no other man so faithful and so true. Ain't no other one, yeah. So I don't wanna play games. You acting like you know me. 40 years, you gon' see this mountain. Keep walking around it. I don't know what you think that you was doing, talking to my servant Moses. He's the chosen, but he's still gonna pray for you still. Cause he's the meekest. And the meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak for him first. And the meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak for him first. Oh, you've been running your mouth against me. You've been running your mouth against me. You keep running your mouth. The meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak for him first. The meek shall inherit the earth. So I'm gonna speak for him first. Yeah, yeah. You've been running your mouth against me.
Were you not afraid to speak against Moses?
Check. All praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Hey,
All
we
right.
back, y'all. All praise. Hey, I'm Officer Halez.
Officer Sahel.
Officer Zakur.
Officer Joshua.
Officer Kilaya.
And with that, we make up
WCO.
That's right. Hey, real quick, man, let's post the thumbnail. All right, let's give all praises and honor to the Most High God in Christ.
That's right.
All right, so the thumbnail is These 304's Ain't Loyal Part 2.
Right.
Part 2. It is going down. In case y'all didn't know, if y'all look at the thumbnail, those 3 shots on the bottom right-hand corner are not the same. You know what I'm saying? This is how our sisters move today because they don't have a father figure or a hedge to guide them when it comes to dealing with men.
Right.
As a weaker vessel, they are being bounced around from every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Right.
Yeah. So look at that. It's the same. I'm telling you.
She dressed
She
the
going
same.
through that. That's how you end up. That sister, what was her name? 7? She ended up with 92 of those photos.
Right. Damn.
She had 92 of those photos. She ain't have 3. She had 92.
And officer, the next victim up there looking at her right now.
There you go. Let's get that. Let's get him.
Right.
Scroll
Hey,
up.
hey, he had a pink shirt on last week.
Damn.
He had a pink shirt on last week.
Oh, they
You noticed that? Yeah, I caught that. All right, take that down. All right, let's play that video we got.
Black women are not bosses. I'm sick of the narrative that black women are strong, independent. I didn't say strong, independent.
Thank you, IT.
Women are not bosses. I'm sick of the narrative that black women are strong, independent.
Pause. Hold on. Did you notice? Did you notice who came to try to defend? Who's like, what? Excuse me?
Oh, girl from the thumbnail.
Did you notice that? The girl, the one with the blue hair. There you go. With the ostrich. Hey, get the ostrich. Get the umbrellas and all that. Put the ostrich. See if we can put that photo side by side. That's who come. That's what? What did you say?
Got the umbrellas on.
What do you mean we not boss?
Damn.
Yeah, see if we could transition and put it like side by side. There she go. That's her.
Who you talking to?
Man.
All right, that's good enough, IT. I know we asking for too much.
20.
All right.
We'll take it.
Press play. We'll take it. That was good.
Black women are not bosses. I'm sick of the narrative that black women are strong, independent.
I didn't say strong, independent. I said
we're not.
boss.
A man does not want a woman who says she's a boss.
Insecure men don't want a boss.
No man. They respect you as your singer and they're pandering because of your talent. But are they taking you home and saying that's my wife?
Somehow.
There's a difference.
Somehow that's a
between your art and being a wife. Because the Bible, you talked about being a Christian, but it says the older women need to teach the younger women, and younger women need to listen and be submissive.
Stop. Let's read that. Let's get that, man. Let's get that in Titus, man.
Verse 3.
Titus 2 and 3. Can we read?
Yes, sir. The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
So you know who the aged women are?
Who that?
The aged women are those leftovers after age, and you in your late 20s.
Okay.
You become an aged woman in China, in Saudi Arabia, in India.
We're going Feng Wu.
Shengdu, wonton soup, something, I don't know.
They scrap now.
Yeah.
Scraps.
Yeah, you become scraps when you're in your late 20s. So the aged woman is the elderly woman. Okay? Read that again.
The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
Because you're supposed to marry when you're younger.
Right.
That's right.
That's what your father, your mother want what's best for you. Or live a miserable life. Go and live YOLO. Go do what you want. Remember, matter of fact, give me Jeremiah real quick. I hold this.
Yes, sir.
Because we coming right back here. Give me Jeremiah, I think it's 3 and 19.
Yes, sir. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 19. But I said, how shall I put thee among the children and give thee a pleasant...
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Yes, sir.
It's Jeremiah 2 and 19. I'm sorry.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 19.
Come on.
Thine own wickedness shall correct thee.
What?
Thine own wickedness shall correct thee.
Your own wickedness. If you want to be wicked, go. Go be wicked. Go be wicked, but your own evil ways are going to punish you. It's not going to work out for you. Your own wickedness is going to correct you.
Right.
That's a heavy scripture. Keep reading.
And thy backsliding shall reprove thee.
You hear that? Your backsliding, your hot girl summer, your turn up season and all that. For you brothers too, we don't want to leave y'all all the way out because we going on the 304's.
Right.
But for you brothers too, your own wickedness is going to correct you. You're gonna be mad when that ostrich is chasing behind you, saying, ha, you got to pay $1,400 a month for the next 18 years. That's your bill.
And cutting your tires.
And you can't see him unless I want you to see him.
Come on now,
And I'm claiming him on taxes.
Y'all saw that video? That was sad as hell. But brothers, your own wickedness will condemn you.
Yes, sir.
So use wisdom. Prove a friend. Get married. What you were saying, officer?
No, go ahead, sir.
All right, keep reading.
Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter, that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and that my fear is not in thee.
My
saith the
fear
Lord
is
God
not
of
in
hosts.
thee. So now your life becomes bitter. Right. Now you're living a bitter life.
Damn.
You're not happy. You like, damn, what I get myself into?
Damn.
Look at the situation I'm in. I got 3 baby daddies. I should have listened. They was telling me. Now I hate my life. Now you crying and you seeking for counsel. It's like, we warned you. We told you
It get deep.
that it's not what it's not what they try to hype up. It's not what they make it seem out there. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
We told you, and we're telling you from experience.
Right.
We've been
Hey, you finding out.
Hey, y'all get Officer Joshua. He said that with one eye closed, right?
Hey, bro.
Big it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Meant that thing.
Keep reading. Was that it on that?
Yes, sir. That was
So your own wickedness. So go back to Titus. So now take heed to the instructions that the Bible gives us, because it will preserve us. It will direct our steps. All right? And the Bible is meant to protect us.
That's right.
So that we don't fall into wickedness and evil and live a bitter life.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3.
Come on.
The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
You got to be different. You can't be like these 304's.
Right.
Holy means set apart. You different. You don't follow the status quo. You not on Instagram twerking just because everybody else doing it.
Right.
You not showing your whole body just because everybody else doing it. You not sleeping around with everybody just because everybody else
Bring
doing
it out.
it. You don't normalize abnormal behavior. That's what's being normalized, is abnormal behavior.
Right.
But the only way to be different, to be holy, you can't allow those things to influence the way you move.
That's right.
You can't do it. You got to become a different entity here in this world.
That's right.
You got to understand you're an Israelite. Keep the commandments. Daughter of Sarah, you must marry. You must have kids with your husband.
Right.
Not with Rodney and Jose.
Right.
Right.
Come on.
Not false accusers. Not given to much wine.
Hey, I should have said Rodney and Juan.
Yeah,
I normally say Tyrone and Jose. I normally say Tyrone and Jose.
You switched it up.
But I'm going to switch it all the way up. We're going to say Rodney and Juan.
Yeah, I know about Rodney.
Those are 2 other real typical names when it comes to Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom.
Juan.
Rodney and Juan.
Yeah.
Then you got Tyrone and Jose. Watch out for them brothers.
Damn.
Go ahead, read.
Not given to much wine.
Come on.
Teachers of good things.
You see, not giving to much wine. What they doing when they go out?
Turn up.
Turn up. Much wine, drinking.
Yes.
And what Rodney and Juan doing? Let me buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they know you stupid enough to say, okay,
Yep.
all right. You know, ooh, girl, he paying for my drinks.
Right. You might have to
Yeah.
you might have to go
They
back
about to pay for
Tyrone
that
now.
baby now too for the next 18 years. Huh?
It's a video of somebody auntie took some. Never mind.
No,
This brother about to take us off.
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
Let's finish that because we got to finish this video.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of good things. Let's stay in. Let's go to First Timothy 1:8.
Yes, sir. The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
But we know that the law is good.
So what are those good things? The law.
Right.
Teacher of good things.
That's right.
Teach your children the laws. Like it specifies, what's that? In Deuteronomy 6, when they go to sleep, when they get up in the morning, when
Bring
you
it
see them
out.
along the way,
Bring it
everywhere
out.
you go, keep the commandments.
Right.
Keep the laws. You're supposed to embed that into their brain, condition them with righteousness, program them with righteousness, because we've been conditioned and programmed with wickedness here. Come on, go back to Titus. Finish that.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 4. That they may teach the younger women to be sober.
No. Teach them how to say, shake that ass, girl. Hands on your knees.
Let it breathe.
Bow. That's what they supposed to be teaching them. While I take a video of you and then upload it on social media, so all these predators and pedophiles can watch this video and plot on you.
Right.
I'm telling you, our sisters don't understand the wickedness, the wicked wiles and evils that is around them. They are blind to the spiritual warfare that's happening around them.
Right.
Because the men they're not allowing the men to tell them.
Yep.
They don't listen to what men have to say.
Right.
They despise what we have to say because they hate the truth. What you got?
We were talking today, you and I in the hallway, and talking to a brother that you were speaking to this morning, and you were explaining to him how he had been indoctrinated. And how did you say it? He wasn't able to articulate the scriptures. He was able to just recite.
He was able to quote it like a parrot, but not give the sense.
But he couldn't give the sense. And that's what's going on with our sisters in the world.
That's right.
We've learned all this wickedness, and we're just doing it. We can't explain why we do it.
Right.
We just see other people doing it, and we just follow that trend. Well, this is what they're doing. It's the new challenge. It's the new dance. But we're not following after ways of righteousness. We're not able to teach and educate our children and give them the sense to make it plain to them today. The words don't change, but how you explain it, how you communicate it, that's not happening with our people right now.
That's right. That's a good
suffering.
point, Officer Sayel. That's a real good point. You got something, Officer Keeline?
Yeah, the one thing that she did say, I know we're going to go right back to the video, but she did say that that you're a Christian.
Right,
and a lot of these, a lot of we see all the time. And we saw it last night, too, when we on South by Southwest.
Right.
Everybody's walking around with this Christianity cross, this white man Jesus.
Bring
and
it
they're
out.
thinking, once we bring out the scriptures to them, they're like, no, you can't judge me. No, I can do what I want to do.
Damn.
But when we bring out what's good and what they should be doing, they're not looking at the Bible.
Right.
Because they're just reciting.
That's a good point.
Parakeeting all these different
They'll
things.
say, that's a good point. They'll say, you can't judge me, but the Bible's telling you the law is good. You should teach it to your children. You're not doing that.
Right.
That's your
So,
interpretation, bro.
there you go. All right, go back to Titus. Let's finish that.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 4. That they may teach the young women to be sober.
Come on.
To love their husbands.
No, to hate that. I hate you because you look like your daddy, and I hate your daddy.
To love their husbands.
To do what?
To love their husbands.
So that's not something that happens normally.
Bring it out.
Or that has to be taught.
Yes, sir. To teach.
Wow. You see that? That has to be taught. Our sisters think that, this thing, it just happens. Well, if they love you, they love. No, you got to teach her
have to be taught.
to love that man.
Yep.
Right.
You know why? Because men, we're going to be rude in speech at times.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a reproof that is not comely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Bring it
So at times the children may feel some type of way. So the mother has to be there like, listen to your daddy. He know what he's talking about. Don't be mad at him. Wipe them tears. He loves you. That's why he's telling you that. But our sisters don't do that. They sitting there like, come here, I got you. I'ma hug you. I love you. I know he's, daddy's mad. Don't worry. Instead of saying, hey, don't worry. Daddy's saying that because he loves you.
Right.
They should be teaching them to love their husbands, to love their fathers.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
Bishop brought that out. What you just said on
Right.
that, it was a movie. Something about a bologna sandwich. But it was like an old 70s. You know what I'm talking about? The old 70s movie? Where
Lost me with the bologna sandwich. Bologna.
Yes, sir. The stepdad came in and was trying to establish order.
Right.
And the mother was coddling the
man.
And that's
hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. Thank you.
Yes, and that's one thing that a lot
That's a
of
good point.
A lot of black and Hispanic mothers do. They go out, they're a single mother, so you finally get the man that you've been begging for, right?
Bring it
who
up.
actually want to take care of you and your child. And when he tries to lay down correction, or correct the young man and give him real, true love, which is correction
Bring it
according to
out.
the Bible, what do?
That's my baby.
That's my baby. You don't tell him nothing.
You don't touch him.
Right?
There you go.
Letting him know you don't have authority in this house at all. I do.
Hey, that go back to last week's show when the older sister, Shahrazad Ali, she was saying the woman does not develop past the age of 14. They still have that emotional, that childlike,
That was a heavy video.
Saying, I'm telling you.
That was heavy.
What you're saying is offensive. It hurts my feelings because you have not allowed the spiritual maturation to take over in your life. So,
when these words come out, when true love and correction come out, it hurts you because you're dealing like a child.
Damn. What's maturation?
Yeah, can you please?
You got to
'cause
explain.
You know I'm.
Hey, can we get that on the Webster's? We get back to the video. Don't worry.
Because you could have
Believe
said,
me, we're going to get back to that.
you could have said growing up, but you ain't say that.
I
You
am
said
confused.
maturation.
Not saturation.
No,
Okay.
no,
This is maturation.
Maturation.
They need to saturate themselves with these scriptures.
Bring it out.
Okay.
That's what they need to do.
That boy's an orator.
Thank you, tech team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I get an NLT?
Yeah. M-A-T. Hey, all praises.
Hey, that's not a regular Negro word. All right, let's bring that out.
Maturation. The action or process of maturing.
See, that went over a lot of people's heads. You see? So sisters do not allow themselves to maturate.
Right.
Okay.
And then
The
wisdom.
maturation process.
Yes.
The maturation process isn't being.
Sound like marinate.
Marinate.
I like it. I like it.
All praises.
All right, let's get the
All right,
video.
let's go back to the video.
But it says the older women need to teach the younger women, and younger women need to listen and be submissive. But you know how many young women are not submissive to what men say? But you say you're a Christian woman. You can't be a Christian woman and buck it.
Pause it. Hey, go to Psalms 45. Psalms
Bring it out.
45. This is what she's saying. That the older women instruct the woman, right? And this should happen at home.
Right.
This should be in the part of the grooming. This is that
go.
you know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 6 and 7 with your children. Go ahead and read that, 45 and 10.
The book of Psalms, chapter 45, verse 10. Hearken, O daughter.
Listen, you're supposed to listen to the elder women. You're supposed to listen. Read on.
And consider and incline thine ear. Forget also thine own people and thy father's house.
So all the things that you learned in your father's house was the law, statutes, and commandments. That's
Right.
what we're supposed to be learning. That's supposed to be your foundation. You know, if you've ever bought a computer, you want to put base programming on it. But then when it comes to the owner, when you go from being a daughter to a wife, then that husband is now going to make your mind after his mind.
There you go.
He's going to put in you his likes and dislikes. Read the next verse.
Verse 11. So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty.
When you learn these law, statutes, and commandments, and then you go in already prepared, you've been spiritually maturing. You now come in and now you can maturate to full.
That's right.
When you follow the Lord, your Lord's wills and desires.
Right.
Go ahead.
For he is thy Lord.
For he is what?
Thy Lord.
And when you go into your husband's house, you now have to submit to him.
Right.
This is what the sister's bringing out. Read.
And worship thou him.
That means the things that he says is important should be important to you. The things that he likes should be the things that you know.
Bring it out.
Coming to America, whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
There you go.
Condition yourself.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Hey, read that real quick again, verse 11.
The book of Psalms, chapter 45, verse 11. So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty.
If you call yourself a queen and you ain't got no king, you're not a queen.
Right.
You are a
Bring it
queen with an EA.
Bring it
You're
out.
not a queen with a double E.
You have to get a sense on that.
What's that?
They got to pull up the definition. If I
don't
can
know
get
what
it,
you're talking
I
about.
need an NLT.
Queen.
All right, but he says, so shall your king, your husband, greatly what?
Desire thy beauty.
And what's that beauty? Is that physical? No, that's not what makes or break a matrimony. That's not what makes or break it. Why do you think the majority of these 70% of women that are unmarried, they look good, they're pretty.
Ugly.
Yes.
But they've been used and abused.
Right.
Why is that? Get Sirach real quick, chapter 26, verse 14. Let's read that. Transition it. So if you don't have no king, but you call yourself a queen, then this is the queen that you are. Read that up on the screen.
Yes, sir. Queen, Quean, an impudent or ill-behaved girl or woman.
Or what else?
A prostitute.
A what?
A prostitute.
Okay. So, all right, I give it to you, a queen. You ain't got no king, you a queen. Right. Scroll up. That got any synonyms on there?
Damn. They had to take that off.
Nah, give Merriam-Webster.
Yeah.
There you go. Read that. Look at what it says. No. Go back up. Read that.
A disreputable woman.
So, yeah, you're a queen.
Ew.
Single black woman, independent, strong independent.
Gross.
Come on.
One that is young or Unmarried.
Unmarried with 300,000 miles on you.
Right.
500,000 miles. All right? Get the J word. What's that?
Jezebel.
The one above it.
Hoochie.
Under Jezebel.
Tramp.
Read all of them.
Floozy. Hussy. Minx. Doxy.
Holy moly.
Hussy.
Hey.
Trolley.
Winch.
Winch. Tramp.
Hey.
Trolley.
All right, take that down.
Damn.
So yeah, you a queen, all right.
Right.
But not the queen that you think. Because you ain't got no king. You not married. You unmarried, like it says a queen is. Yeah, read that in Sirach.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 13.
Because this would be the real attributes of a queen real queen that is married. Read.
The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. A silent and loving woman.
What to say?
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
You know, sisters, they read this scripture, but they forget something. They'll be like, you know what? If there's troubles in the flesh, y'all having issues, I'll be silent. But they won't be loving.
Right.
Damn.
They won't be affectionate.
Cold.
They'll be cold-hearted. They not scratching your head no more.
Damn.
They not rubbing your back.
Right.
Uh-oh.
The food is kind of off today, cold.
Extra
You know,
salty.
yeah. They like, I'm being silent though.
Right.
But you still not that. You're not
Bring it
fulfilling
out.
that role.
Bring it out.
You're not fulfilling that role of a loving woman. You grudging internally. You got spirits in you.
Right.
Hey, get the definition of loving real quick. Read that again.
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
That's a gift of the Lord, man. To have a sister that no matter what. Hey, there was like shorts and skits that was going up with they were showing couples where it was glorifying the fact that a wife was mad at her husband or she felt mad,
Right.
but that didn't stop her duties as a wife
Right.
to continue to be nurturing and caring.
Right.
And the more she did it, the more it just became natural. And the more she became more nurturing, loving, and kind. And that's the beauty of a woman.
Right.
That's the true
That's
beauty
right.
of a woman.
Yep.
That's what makes a woman beautiful, man.
That's right.
Read that real quick. Loving. Transition.
Loving. Affectionate.
What?
Affectionate.
You see that? So they'll say, I'm silent, I'm quiet, but we can see it on your face.
Right.
We can see it, we could taste it in the sandwich.
Damn. Death in the pie.
or maybe we can't taste it because you forgot to cook or you didn't.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? My pants is wrinkled. You know what I mean? We can tell, man.
Yep.
Right.
Because you got the devil on you. You're not being affectionate. So it is a commandment that you be loving and silent. It's a package deal. You can't have one without the other. That's right. All right? Take that off. Let's go back to the video. Yeah, read that real quick. I'm sorry. Read that real quick.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Meaning a mind that's not full of emotional, what do you call it? Unruliness. Like you can't control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? If you got a mind well instructed, you know what the mission is. I got to back my man up through the good times and through the bad times. They say it in the world. What they say? Till death do us part.
Ride or die.
Yeah.
Right.
Through sickness and health and all that.
Yeah, through everything.
Right.
You're going to be silent and loving. You know what I'm saying? And then in Psalms 40, what's that, 45?
45,
and
verse
11, it says, He is thy Lord.
The book of Psalms, chapter 45, verse 11. So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty.
Come on.
For he is thy Lord.
Read.
And worship thou him.
Worship thou him. No, I'm married to Jesus.
Damn.
Right.
Oh, you know, anytime a sister say that she married to Jesus, you already know she thinking of white Jesus.
Yep.
Right.
That's it.
She thinking of white Jesus.
Married to Cesare.
She'll say verbally, she'll vocally, no. I know Jesus is black. Don't say that to me. But as soon as you close your eyes, that white image pop up in your brain.
Right.
As soon as you close your eyes and pray like this,
And bow.
the black Jesus ain't teach you to pray like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that you're not worshiping black Jesus. Because black Jesus don't even pray like this.
Right.
You got a lot to learn.
Yep.
We have a lot to learn, y'all. All right? So you worship your husband, your father, your head, your protector.
right.
All right, let's go back to the video.
Christian woman and buck against what men are saying. That is anti-biblical, it's anti-God, and it makes you the great whore of Babylon. I'm gonna be honest. But don't claim Christianity if you're not.
Run it back from the top, man. She is cooking. Run it back all the way from the top. Come on.
Women are not bosses. I'm sick of the narrative that black women are strong, independent. I didn't say strong, independent. Well, we're not. A man does not want a woman who says she's a boss.
Hey, pause. You know why this is hurting the other sister?
Why that?
You know why it's hurting her heart right now to hear her say this?
Wow, why?
Because it don't affect the sister in the same. It don't hit the same when it's coming from. And I'm gonna just be frank.
Bring it out.
A Oompa Loompa looking sister. If it was an Oompa Loompa, she'd be like, "Oh, it's just because you ugly. That's why you saying that."
You hate
But when you got that sister's a very fair looking sister.
Right.
She's really pretty. It's coming from another pretty sister. She light skinned and she could have a man. So she's like, "Whoa, what the hell? You supposed to be a hoe like me.
Right.
We supposed to be getting it out there, and you light skinned." So it hit a lot harder. It's just like when Northern Kingdom say Christ is black. Northern Kingdom people look at it and they're like, "Why are you saying that? Why do you care if his hair is Afro textured and all that?
Right.
What's in it for you?" Like, what? You know, to where when another black brother says it to him, they're like, "Oh, you looking for your own God. That's what it is."
Yep.
They don't understand where it's really coming from. It's coming from facts, that it's biblical.
Right.
So when Northern Kingdom tell Judah or Jake,
Like Deacon Joshua, Officer Ephraim from Philly, these light skinned, you know what I'm saying? It hit different. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
And go ahead, officer.
Real quick, officer. This sister, Melanie King, she's a known YouTuber, known podcaster. So when she goes on these shows, they already know that she's coming at it from a different vantage point. That's why they bring her on these shows. That's why they'll have her on there.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they can't gainsay what she's saying. They can't go against what she's
Bring it
saying.
out.
She's always coming with facts.
Right.
That's why they try to trip her up and they try to interrupt her. Just like that last video we saw, they try to stop them before they get what comes out.
That's right.
But sister stays strong in what she's saying.
Right. And a lot of times with these anti-feminist women, even if they're the other nations, like the Edomite girl Pearl, they shut them down. They don't want them to talk because that agenda is like what Pearl and these other Edomites or they don't understand is they're like, man, you messing up the game. That's for us to destroy them.
Yep, they call them whistleblowers.
That's what I'm saying. You whistleblowing. There you go. Hit it right on the head, Officer Josh. You know, so they try to X them out. They did the same thing to what's the brother's name that looked like an Edomite, but he not. But he Judah.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. Same thing with him.
Excommunicado.
Yeah, they try to black them out.
Yep.
You know,
Council culture.
There you go. Let's play.
No, man. They respect you as your singer and they're pandering because of your talent. But are they taking you home and saying, "That's my wife"?
Somehow.
There's a difference.
Somehow. That's the
between your art and
sometimes. She said sometimes she's being taken.
She said, yeah. She said.
So she used to be married.
She's never been married.
All right, then.
Go ahead, press play.
But are they taking you home and saying, "That's my wife"?
Somehow.
No, they're not.
Somehow.
Pause. She knows. She cut her deep with that one. She cut it to the core because we've been saying it. Bishop Nathaniel been saying it. You will find, sister, you will find boyfriends. You will find a man.
Right.
You will find a baby father. But can you find a husband? Bishop Nathaniel always says it, man.
Yeah, officer. He said they will sex you.
Yup.
But they will not marry you.
They will sex you. They will use you, but they will not marry you.
Right.
That's why if you look at her countenance when she brought that up, she was like, "Answer me that."
Right.
When you look at her countenance, go ahead, run it back where she said that. Where she said they're not looking at you as a wife. And then she said, "Are they looking at you as a wife?" She paused for a second. Watch that look she gives her. Go ahead.
Your talent, but are they taking you home and saying, "That's my wife"?
Somehow.
There's a difference.
Somehow. That's the
between your art and being a wife. Because the Bible, you talked about being a Christian, but it says the older women need to teach the younger women, and younger women need to listen and be submissive. But you know how many young women are not submissive to what men say? But you say you're a Christian woman. You can't be a Christian woman.
Stop. Woo, she about to come to tears with that Blues Clues wig on. She about to come to tears. Man, she is getting. She need to hear that.
Right.
She didn't have a mother to tell her that.
Right.
Just like we fathers to the fatherless, our sisters need to be mothers to the motherless.
That's right.
They got to teach those women, man.
She trying to pull that.
Because she like, damn, that hurt. And it's hard to go against what she's saying. They take pleasure in their sin. That's why they act out that way. Nobody's ever applied Leviticus 19 and 17 and corrected them. The second greatest commandment, love your neighbor as yourself, means to correct them.
Right.
It don't mean to give them hugs and kisses. It means to show them where they're falling short.
Right. Yep.
You know what, officer, you know what that sounds like? Now that you're saying that and putting it in the context with this conversation, accountability.
There you go.
Leviticus 19:17 is accountability.
That's right.
To your brother, to your nation, and these sisters, they can't do it. You do not see that happening on the one side of the room like you see it on the brother side of the room.
Right. And,
it doesn't happen.
I was gonna say, officer, that is the black, Hispanic, and Native American woman's kryptonite. Accountability.
Yep.
That's their kryptonite. They literally, it kills them to be accountable.
There you go. Right. Go ahead.
Men are saying that is anti-biblical, is anti-God, and it makes you the great whore of Babylon.
I'm going to be honest.
But don't claim Christianity if you're not willing to submit to when men are telling you. A lot of women are Christian feminists. You claim Christianity when it works in your favor, but you put down men and say, you're rebellious, you are antichrist, and you are Jezebel.
Hey, get us sister a sword, man. Get us a sword soundbite, man.
Damn.
She's right though. If you're
you antichrist, you the damn devil. Take that nasty, ugly blue wig off.
Right.
Straight up.
All them chemicals on your head is frying your brain.
She really
the
trying.
Acid is seeping through the cranium.
She's trying to snatch the potential out that sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to bring that daughter Sarah out of her.
All praises.
All praises.
That's what we need, sisters, not to be ashamed, man. Yep. You got to correct them. You know, because they're not listening to us a lot of times.
Hey, this is how we build a nation back.
There you go.
Because sisters, think about it. Like the sisters, the previous sister was saying about her son. You are raising sons, and the daughters that you don't correct are the potential wives for your sons.
Right.
You troubling your house twice.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, you sisters that are mothers, y'all are the icing on the cake. You know why? Because the bishops, deacons, and captains, they teach us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And we can see through their example how to, through the Spirit of Christ using the Bible, they're teaching us how we should take care of our house, how we should guide our house to make sure our wives are falling in line, children are falling in line.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then we do that to our sisters. And then the sisters are the icing on the cake because now they do what?
Teach the children.
You see what I'm saying? So like the mother Shamaras, the mama Paryas, they teach our wives how to be mothers.
Right. Yep.
They got the experience.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? They've been doing it for decades.
Right.
So now they are helping us out because they're saying the same thing that this sister's saying, but they're using the Bible. You see?
That's right.
That's why Titus 2 is very important.
Right, and that's something that's been missing, officer. And as we see from the first article that we read, 70% of the women are not getting married at all.
Right.
And when we were younger, we would see our great-grandparents, they would be married for 30, 40 years. Because why? They were scared of dying alone. Yep. These sisters now, as we read earlier, they not scared of dying alone. They are pushing the men away for that liberty that they get here in Babylon.
There you go. Hey, give me this video real quick. You got a scripture, officer?
No, I was just thinking on the point that Officer Kila was saying, they're not afraid to die alone. That's until they get to that point when they realize, oh, wait a minute, I am alone.
Right.
And then that's when you see, what's her girl, Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
You know, she's 50-something years old now, been a single mother for decades.
Damn.
Now she's like, now I want a man. But you a leftover now.
Yep. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You a leftover.
You know how peaceful this or being upright and honest helps your life? You helping the generations. When you destroy them, like you was talking about, it destroys generations.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So destroying those generations, it just caused so much trouble. I know y'all know it's a whole bunch of people in the world. Y'all see our family members, because they're part of that 70%.
Right.
Houses crazy, going through hell.
Right.
And you'll be like, dang, if they only had a father in their life that gave a darn.
That's right.
That's it.
Damn. Fire point, officers occur. Good point. That's what we need, man. We need hedges. We need examples. We need father figures. We need the man. We need the black man to come back home and keep the commandments. Understand who he is according to the Bible. Because if not, with these simp men that we have today.
Right, loving these
and
304's.
yeah, what we had. This is what's coming out of that. Press play. Watch this.
Jay, we are at dinner. Why are you putting lip gloss on at the table?
Because I'm about to wait till my babe come and kiss me.
He is not coming here.
He is. He's about to kiss me.
No, he not.
He is.
You ain't got no babe.
I am.
No, you don't.
And they think that's cute.
They think that's funny.
Come on.
They sitting there laughing and acting like, yeah, like that's cute. You ain't see the way she talked back to her father just now?
Right.
She was like, yes, he is. He about to pull up. That is horrifying. You got something, Officer Josh?
Yes, sir. Get Sirach 30 and verse 9.
Yes, sir.
30 and verse 9.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 9. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid.
Conquer means to what? Play with them.
There you go.
Laugh with them. Think stuff is cute. Just what we seen in this video. Come on.
Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness.
He will what?
Bring thee to heaviness.
Now, it's in masculine form talking about something. This goes for the daughters as well. It's a child, period, right? So it says what? And bring thee that. What's the heaviness? You encouraging that. You feeding that behavior. You conquering your child. When she become a young thought, a young hoe, a young 304,
bring it out.
Don't be, you ain't got nobody to look at but yourself.
Officer Josh, that's a 304 in the making right there.
304 in training.
You know what's sad about that?
What's that?
I don't know if that's the father or not, but if that is the father, then shame on him.
Right.
For not snatching that stuff out of her hand, correcting the mother. What are you teaching her? You know what I'm saying? Like, it starts with the father.
Yep.
He has to take back and rule over his house.
Can I get a precept?
Yeah, let's go.
Can I get Numbers chapter 12 and verse 14?
Come on.
Because going back into that correction that you were talking about, it prohibits a lot of unnecessary drama, unnecessary trouble. So this is what the Lord meant, that correction. This is an example. What happened to Miriam? Go ahead.
Numbers chapter 12, verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face.
Had but spit in her face, going into correcting her. Looking at crazy things like that. Hey, get that out of your hand.
Right.
Put that down.
There you go.
You ain't kissing nobody. You ain't
Right.
got no boy.
They taking that literal like he's spitting in her face.
Hawk the loogie.
No, that's not what it's talking about. Go ahead.
Because when you getting admonished, sometimes stuff fly out there. But at the end of the day,
Right.
that's showing love.
Right. There you go.
She would have avoided all of this trouble that she caused upon her life if she would have, if her father had did that when she was young.
There you go.
Hey, good scripture.
There you go. So all praises, y'all. Hey, we got a coon of the week. Name that tribe. How we looking, RT?
Bring it out.
We got one? Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, let's do a name that tribe and play this one. I got one.
Hey, I'll
See what
nominate the
tribe this
coon.
is.
The father sitting across from this daughter.
He the coon of the
That's
week,
the
yo.
coon. Stamp
He the
his
coon
ass.
of the week. Stamp the video. Stamp the video. He the coon of the week. There you
That's
go.
right.
All right, get the one I just pinned. We're going to play this last one, then we're going to close out. Come on, this for Name That Tribe. Name That Tribe! That wasn't it. That's not it. That is not it. Even though that's a good one too, though. But nah, that's too long. Nah, it was the one I just pinned. I'll pin it again. All right, let's go.
Ho, nigga right though. You come here then, Silver. Come here then. Where you from?
Look at bro. Run it back. Come on.
Oh, she trying to talk to me a ho, nigga right though. You come here then, Silver. Come here then. Where you from?
He astonished.
Like, what
Where you
is going
from?
on?
Where you from, Silver? You trying to ride around? Come on, let's ride around then.
These old ain't.
Oh, they finna hit.
They ain't loyal.
She for the
Again!
No! Whoa!
Again.
Whoa, Chief. Be careful now.
Look at him. Look how emotional he is.
Again!
Come on in, sissy. Come hop in the wheel.
Oh, he mad.
That's horrible. What tribe is that, y'all? Tell us online what tribe that is. All right, let's close out with the announcements. Let's get the announcements, y'all.
I want to recount.
Damn, bro.
Hey, that sure was a quick trip.
All right, let's go.
Hey, double honors. Shout out to our leadership,
Oh,
the bishops, deacons, captains, all the officers and men putting in this work.
Yes, sir.
Hey, join the revolution, IUIC TV. Join us on all our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Right.
Next. Donate to the Booster Club at IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. Help spread this truth around the world.
That's right.
The Curse of Miriam, our next feature dropping, is already dropped on the East Coast, coming to a region near you.
That's
The Curse
right.
of Miriam. Donate at royaltyfilms.com. It's very easy. Just click the website.
That's right.
Subscribe. IUIC Dominican Republic.
Next.
Puerto Rico.
Antigua.
St. Vincent.
Come on.
That's it. Hey, take a quick few seconds, hit the QR code, tell us how we can improve the show, give us suggestions, ideas, and send in some money to help us improve with our equipment. Right, Officer Jonathan? Next slide. Hey, we want to say thank you to IUIC live audience, the kitchen team, IT, Zion dancers, the young prophets. All praises to the Most High. Leadership.
All praises, all praises. So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All right, make sure y'all stay tuned to the 11th hour after this.
That's right.
All right, with San Antonio camp. So make sure IUIC San Antonio, 11th hour. With that, I'm Officer Halez.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Zakur.
Officer Joshua.
Officer Kilaya.
And with that, we make up W.